All right, welcome into the back nine, the second round of the 47th annual New Zealand National Disc Golf Championships, brought to you guys by RPM Discs. Simon Feasey is the man, can't say enough about him, and Henry Pearson, the entire Tour Down Under staff, absolutely killing it. This is the fourth and final event of the Tour Down Under season. I'm your host, Luke Humphries, joined in the booth by Mr. Tall Paul Oman.
How we doing, Mr. Humphries? You're still in the running here.
Yeah.
But this is getting wild. Ezra, 9 through 11. Braden, 8 through 11. Gossage, 7 through 9. I mean, Robert's up there as well. Like, these guys are finding some hot fire.
The pace is stifled.
Yeah.
It is, truly.
I mean, we were at the beach yesterday. This one, they're calling it the Beauty.
True.
Jay Watkinson's course here at Bottle Lake. And we're moving on to the back nine, hole 10. A nice little backhand turnover for the fancier folks. And
if you want to do it the hard way,
if you want to just throw a forehand, that's fine too. It's only 254 feet.
That's right.
With a nice fair gap here, I would say.
Yep, totally. This one played about a half a stroke under par, as did hole 9. So these are the birdies that you want to pick up.
Yeah, there's some tricky stuff here in the woods, but a lot of holes that you want to birdie.
Yeah, Aaron's zone, catching some limbs, pushing through them, giving himself a birdie bit.
He's one of them fancy folks.
He is. Chandler loves being fancy. Going with that backhand route.
I like it.
A little pinched on the tee box, but it does follow the heart of the fairway as it moves right.
It's just going to run into a tree and you're going to have a putt.
Yeah.
No. I'm sure he's looking for a little more turn there. You definitely need a disc that you can trust is going to turn for you, because it is pinched there on the left side. Opting for a high route?
Dude, I don't know why. It was just way too high, honestly, and catch some branches, drop to like 60.
Man,
not what you want.
No.
This is what you want.
That's exactly what you want.
Yep. Takapoo from Levi. I think every time he picks one of those up, it goes really close to the basket.
Yeah, just had a great late turn for him.
Yeah.
You put a good pace on it.
Got a little bit of a low ceiling, so I had to zip it. Zipped it a little right. Still waiting to connect on one of those longer ones.
It's time.
Yeah. Hoping that I don't keep on having them.
Great connection from Chandler.
Look at this open hand. Full release. Open hand directly pointed at his target.
The lick of the wrist.
If you're thinking about whether your before shot or follow through is more important, it's the follow through. You follow through at the basket. That's where the putter goes.
That's where it goes, right there.
Just like that.
On the bottom after it hits some chains.
Yeah. Nice bird from Goose. He is straight up cooking.
Look at you. Messing up the star frame.
Yeah, dropping a stroke to the crew and messing up the star frame.
And probably the entire 3 cards that played this before you.
Yeah, there was some major distractions.
Almost dropping 2.
I know. That was my worst part of the day for sure. But yeah, I'm getting a little distracted, getting a little razzed.
People want to see you play disc golf, man. Except then.
Yeah, I need to, man. This is what we're here to do. Put on a show for these good New Zealand folks. And this one right here is a tricky wooded hole.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer the backhand. I know the forehand definitely works, but, you know, at 275, these wooded holes are technical, but they're right there.
Yep.
You don't need a lot of pace. It's a stand up.
Yeah, Buzz OS from Goose ends up kicking pretty far right, probably about 70 feet right.
So as a forehand player, are you looking for the inside right gap here, or are you trying to take it wide and let it slow play its way to the ground?
Chandler pushing a little further, not kicking as far. I'm trying to flip it up almost to flat, but keep it going to the right. I don't think you're trying to park it. You're trying to end up 10, 15 short right.
Definitely.
You can pure that.
Looked like it was going to be the right flight, just a little off the line he needed it to be on.
Yep, probably tugged it 4 or 5 feet right of intended, or else maybe under the basket. I'm going A3. Like I said, trying to get it just below flat.
Come on. Just drifts a bit.
I think if it beats that, it's right up there for
Yeah.
the putt.
I think it was similar with Levi. It's the right line. It's just a bit off of where it needed to be.
Yep, and so all of us about 200 plus feet away, approaching this pretty quick green. This is one of the faster, needly, harder areas on the course. You will get some ground play on this green, so speed control, definitely important, especially if you're going to be throwing some Anheuser forehand with a stable approach disc.
It's not what you want to be looking at on a 275-foot hole for your second shot.
No, I'm sure that was some sort of zone there. I'm going with my A5, a very similar disc, torque resistant putter. And he's just, look, it just disappeared. It just kept going. Now we're all like 26 feet away. Goose is probably about 36.
Again. What? Okay.
That one doesn't really stop either. Cruises out to about 18, the closest of the bunch.
Just some nasty positions there for the card.
Not good. This hole did play a little bit over par. I think if you took those kicks off the trees, you just ended up in some tricky positions.
Oh, yeah. Very specific flight path here.
It definitely is. Goose dropping a stroke right now. I think we're all unaware, but that chase card is shooting hot fire.
Ooh, getting it to drop, but still on that right side.
Yeah, messing around a little bit. As we see some of these tap-ins, I'm calling chance tap-in. I'm just going to remind you guys that anybody who's donated to the Cancer Playbook is going to be automatically qualified for a raffle. They're going to grab one of these new Go Throw sweatshirts, as well as a shirt and some discs and some stickers. Anybody who's donated even $1, we appreciate you, and you're automatically qualified. So we'll let you guys know who the winner is for that. And once again, just thank you to the Cancer Playbook for sponsoring this coverage, and to anybody who's donated. It's for a good cause. If you like hitting gaps, boy, this one is for you.
This one will make, I don't know. It's so tight. Like, it's just going to exploit any flaw in your stroke here. So find your favorite disc that you got a good hold on, and I don't know, just pray.
I don't even think it's 36 inches.
No, I mean 237 feet, so it just a putter. Chandler's been so comfortable with this AVR X3.
It's just a 3, I think.
Just a 3?
It's Evelina's signature.
And I'm telling you, this, like, you got to know where your release point is for this tee shot.
This man knows. A little right kick.
Oh, and it
misses the tree.
Ground play.
And the slide.
That's a man that is confident with his putter, Dawson.
Yeah, that's that Takapoo again. He's wearing him out. I'm going standstill A3, opening up my angle.
Gonna look at the gap. I like it.
Just look to miss that tree.
Still.
Solid.
Circle's edge.
Yeah.
I love that play, but it also baffles me.
That one, as you guys can see, a pretty beat-in A3.
Yeah.
Flips up nice for me. Goose going with that Buzz OS.
OS?
Yep.
That thing stood up.
Yep.
Looked like a SS.
Yep. And he's gone 50 feet long, maybe?
Yeah, he hit that very hard.
It's crazy to get that far and not hit anything. Chandler, super flex shot. Barely missing that tree he was right next to. Executing perfect.
Oh, my goodness. I think he threw that shot harder than his tee shot.
He definitely did. Okay, so Goose maybe 45 and a little more open than it looked like from right angle.
Oh, baby.
Dive for that left side.
The boys better hope he doesn't hold on to that all season.
No kidding. If he's doing this, he's going to be a hard man to beat.
That's a touchy putt to make, and that was gorgeous.
Ooh, swirling it home.
Yeah, he should be stoked about that one.
Oh, yeah. To be trying out a new putt, basically an experiment, and to have that experiment be going properly.
Good stroke. Got it back to the middle, but
Yeah, just a bit off.
Yeah, just a little nose up. Just, I mean, you had to give it a confident bid.
There's the birdie, pure way.
Yeah.
With the speed control and the proper line. Aaron now 6 strokes up on me. You saw those boys on the chase card, though, absolutely scorching this place. So there's no time to settle down. He's got to keep that pedal to the metal. Headed into 13.
What, 4 or 5 pars in a row, too?
Yeah.
This is the time to
You're supposed to be shredding right now.
rip.
Yeah.
And this, another sub 300 foot par 3 with trouble, technicality.
Definitely.
Got to have some speed control here. And a nice little gap that definitely makes you think off the tee.
Another make you think. If you put it into this hill, it almost never gets all the way to the basket. If
Wow.
you cruise the hill, you've also got to worry about going long. Not a worry there.
That was a beautiful play, and the sand just ate it up.
Yeah, that was his mid-range, the Tokutu?
I don't know.
I believe it's
the
the
Kotuku. Yeah,
Kotuku.
exactly.
Yeah. He throws that disc great. Beautiful slide there from Aaron as he throws that zone up there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering if it was that Kotuku or that Kia. That more like a utility disc, but I do believe you're probably right. That's probably Kotuku. Oh, I was talking while Chandler was throwing. I'm sorry.
Dude, that one actually landed 2 feet from out of bounds. Nearly got double penalized for that miss there.
Oh, the brambles over there. Wow. They busted the rope out. No.
I don't know why I'm trying to throw it so hard. I definitely came out of my stroke a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure it out at the moment.
That's, again, a shot that baffles me.
Yeah. Well,
Tell me to throw forehand often, and I usually listen because I see it, and then
don't throw it here.
I see you do stuff like that. Maybe I should just speak up. It's a backhand.
All right. I just got to hit this one little gap, and I actually threw it too hard, so I'm asking for it to sit down. Almost hits the basket.
Almost hits that stake.
Almost hits a bunch of stuff, and I'm looking at my first bogey of the tournament.
Henry throws up the X for you.
Yep. Unfortunate.
It's a touchy shot from Chan. Find that downstroke. Yeah, that's perfect.
Beautiful.
Find that little slope there.
That's also going to be a bogey from Chan. Now to pick up 2 on us right here. Aaron for bird.
A little touchy with that OB behind.
Definitely.
Ran a good stroke. Just don't be scared.
Yeah.
Everything's been working so far.
Yeah, dude, 5 pars in a row and then a bogey, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind.
Yeah.
Deep breaths. I'm telling myself to stay patient.
Great looking drive from Levi.
Dude, 2 in a row. Really good looking shots from Levi.
The PDGA rating system is a valuable part of having an active membership. When you play in sanctioned leagues and tournaments, you get a rating that compares your performance to the rest of the field. This helps you understand your skill level and helps you see your improvement in the game. You also get a PDGA number when you first sign up. Your PDGA number timestamps when you sign up, locking in your place in disc golf history. So sign up today, and we'll see you out on the course. If you want to know what a disc is going to feel like before you get it, you have to check out OTB Disc. The first thing I'm looking for when I grab a new disc is the feel of the disc. It's got to be confidence instilled. Virtually in your hand tells you what the disc is going to feel like, how heavy it's going to be. It's everything you want to know before it shows up to your house.
It's really, really helpful in not only finding a disc that looks beautiful, but is also exactly what you're looking for it to feel like. Of course, when you're dealing with OTB, you're going to get only the best.
Brought back by popular demand. Z-Lite plastic from Discraft. Disc that you already know and love, now available in lighter weights. This plastic is perfect for players with lower arm speeds as well as beginners. They can also be a great complement to the regular weight version of a disc that's already in your bag. Z-Lite. More distance with less effort.
Another par 3 coming up through the woods. I think this is one of the trickier ones though. 312, not much distance. OB behind it. This little knoll, you just want to crest it barely and play that little downslope to the bucket. I don't know. I'm throwing a mid. You're probably throwing a forehand. It's at 312. It's not far, but I feel like the mid with the ceiling is the play.
Yeah, I love both of them.
Is this the Pekka Pekka? Or is this another Kotuku? That thing really flipped over.
It really did. A beautiful shot just inside the circle. Not sure what that one is exactly, but he is dialed. He's thrown perfect shots back to back to back holes now.
Great pace on that disc.
Buzz OS from Goose. And
Blazing a new trail.
yeah, he was throwing that one as the crow flies. Chan, this is what you want. Miss it, you always get the slide.
Yeah.
It's that hay that gives you the slide just outside the circle.
Yeah, you don't want to fall in love with parking this one, but
No, you really don't.
it's got a good unobstructed putt. There's a little OB behind the basket, but it's just a D3?
Yeah, D3. It's my favorite one, too.
Dude, what pace.
Yeah, I got the sand to stop
Created
it.
for that disc to just stop like that.
I honestly thought I might get a little skip in an ace run, but that could have resulted in out of bounds. So
Yeah, no, that was a beautiful play.
Goose trying to nuke one of those jumpers again. Unfortunately, catches a limb, drops the circle's edge, so he'll
Yeah.
have that for par. Chan now, 40 feet from bird. Oh,
Downhill jumper, no problem.
making it look easy.
Just lean into it. Look at that wrist action.
Dude, he was already headed back to pick up his disc the second he released it.
Yep, that's good.
He knew it was in.
Craig gave him a good pep talk on the bag. Oh. A blemish for Gossage.
Yeah, that'll be his second drop stroke of the rounds.
Eli smells blood in the water.
Yeah, Levi does. And we do have Eli Swanson with
Right.
us. It's been confusing the whole time, honestly.
I'm in a dark room right now. It's getting hot.
Yeah. Nice birdie from Levi. I'll take a bird as well. Pick
Beautiful.
up 2 on Goose, which is like the first time that feels like it's happened in a long time.
Yeah, that's big.
Getting a little closer to the leader. Headed into hole 15. Man, this one's been extended a little bit. Last year, final round, Levi and I both got the eagle on it. And they were like, enough of that. Pushed it back 50, 60 feet, which really does create a 2-shot hole. And it's much harder to go for it.
Yeah, I think it's a cleaner shot too, because that kind of middle pencil tree is a little further back. You can let your disc work a little more. I like the change,
Yeah.
personally.
I do as well.
Some nasty OB on the right if you get a bad kick, but pretty
Really
open on
is.
the left if you get a kick.
Yep. Going Pekka Pekka. This is one of the most sought after discs in New Zealand. If you got a mint Pekka Pekka, you got something special.
You've got something special. You know somebody.
Yep. Chandler's like, at this point, why not go for the green?
Full. Yeah, I think that's
Pink Force looking amazing. Terrible kick.
terrible kick.
Went straight right, OB.
It's
And
kinda
it's
like
also
the-
double penalized. It's not clean over there. He's got to throw something between trees. He could easily kick back out of bounds.
100%. Oh,
Look at this guy.
little nosy guy, and what help from the ints?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
goodness.
did get a little help there.
No way, dude.
Definitely high. Hyzer flips, man, I got to work on those. They're not like my favorite.
Yeah.
So I throw a lot of forehands.
But I like the play going full speed, you know?
Yeah.
If you're going to mess up this hole with a slower disc,
Exactly. If you hit that gap, you might as well hit it
yeah,
hard.
exactly.
That was a bit too much hyzer from Goose, but beautiful play. He and I are about the same distance down the fairway, about 100 feet from the basket.
Nice. See what we got here for lines through these trees.
It's a little T-bird forehand, it looks like. Clips and moves it a little left of intended, but he makes up a lot of ground. He'll be about 100 away as well.
Wow, throwing over the out of bounds.
I know, look at it.
Ah, the last one to be, but inside the circle.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a
Sketchy.
massive cojones shot and well executed from Chandler there.
Goose just zipping. I think that was the Buzz OS, I believe.
Trace
trying to
angle to
jump putt
finish that line, but
Yeah.
he's got to look as well.
Yeah. Go on, little touch A5.
Oh,
Typically use A3 for forehands, but this one holds straighter a little longer.
Those little legs are coming in handy too for that. Nice.
You see how much slide that is. You really have to anticipate it where you're going past the basket.
You left a great angle on that disc to get that ground play.
Yeah. Little putter forehand.
He's still throwing that guy?
All right, we got 2 big par putts coming there. Excuse me, this one's a birdie. Chandler will have a par.
Isn't that the $10,000 Takapoo Levi's still chucking?
I think it is. I think it is.
Ooh, it's back on.
Dude, he's hit every single style of putt with that new spin. He's hit the Annie, he's hit the hyzer, he's hit the dead straight, and he's hitting a lot of his inside the circles.
That's
a
laser
scary
focus.
man. If he develops a good spin, but he's a scary man. He's already scary.
Well, he had a little taste of a world championship. Nearly got it.
Yeah.
So,
Jams one in there, Chandler. Yeah, Aaron, dude, he really had one taken from him. Not taken like James to Paul, but Paul definitely returned the favor.
yeah. I mean, when you're going up against Macbeth, you know, you gotta have everything running. Otherwise, that man is bad come game time.
To the bone. Headed into hole 16. It's a double Mando hole. It's a beautiful hole, Paul.
Yeah, the Mando is actually wider than the gap, but the gap, man, it's far off the tree. I mean, only at 303, you know, I'm throwing a putter. I don't know what other guys are throwing.
Yeah.
There wasn't much wind coming up this
Yeah.
pathway. Okay, I like this speed for you.
A5.
That thing flips up nice, huh?
Just a little bit of flip these days, which is perfect.
Buddy. Perfect.
That's what you want.
That was really nice. Way to show them how it's done.
Yeah, I finally got the box. I looked at the scores.
No.
They weren't good. I knew I needed.
You already knew that.
Yeah, I know. My own scorecard should tell me that. But Goose deciding to go counterclockwise spin. Buzz OS.
Oh, yeah.
And flips up perfect. Actually might need to sit down.
Hell. That's a decent way to get your disc to stop.
Yeah, I think that one was heading out of bounds long.
Couple of replays for the card here. I love it.
So good. Look at that flight.
Dude, there's no way that's how a Buzz OS flies.
I'm telling you. I ask him. He's got 2 of them. And man, he plays them well.
Yeah.
Yeah, feels like it should be a bread and butter shot for Levi.
100%.
How good he is at those throwing putters. Chan's also great with this disc. Both those guys made the Mando, but they're both like equally bad.
Yeah. A lot of forest in between them and the basket.
Yeah, Chan beats that one right there. I think he gets all the way,
Yeah, he knew it too.
but he's still not out of the woods.
Takapoo to Takapoo.
That one's got a little stability on it still.
I can't believe that. It's a great shot.
Yeah, really good. Chandler's still scrambling over here. That one pretty simple though.
Late bogey for Chandler, though.
Levi grabs the par. Yeah, Chan. Wait, bogey, not helping.
No. Easy money for Goose.
That shot was so laced, man. I could watch that all day long.
Yeah, both of those, man.
Yeah, I just got to find more holes where I can throw that A5, honestly. It's
Yeah.
been going pretty well for me. Headed into 17. We're back in the open.
This one's pretty exposed. Typically blowing right to left, I would say.
I feel like it's a head right to left almost every time we play it.
That's why a lot of guys are thinking maybe I should go around this tree that's wrapped up with 2x4s. I don't know. You know, I guess it's dealer's choice.
Yeah.
But you got to get this thing flat if you're going to go left of that tree.
100%. I'm going with my feedback. This is a little bit beat in, but it's more stable than my other one.
Yeah, and anything past the basket is going to have a well-obstructed putt. There's probably like one window over there.
Chill skip. Chill skip. Oh, the chill skip. Yeah. I couldn't see the skip, so I was like, that looked like it sat.
That was a good line, honestly, but I don't know what you're going to have in there for putts.
You can throw a buzzer
Push
west.
this thing out wide like this.
He gets to go mid-range too, so it's going
Gets
coming in
to?
slower. Yeah,
I think everybody could do the mid-range play. I mean, 367, you guys throw mid-ranges that far.
yeah. You're maybe
He gets to. That's great.
he is throw forehand. This is really properly weighted.
I like
lower than mine
yeah.
on almost the exact same line, minimizing the skip.
Oh,
Yeah, he's just fine.
okay.
He's like 14 feet away.
That was a well-played shot.
Really,
I like the
well-played
low play.
I do too.
Get it flat.
Yeah, he just puts a little too much hyzer on it, and if you skip left, it's just like being too far right. You've almost got nothing.
Yeah, and you could see he kind of like really didn't hit it, so it didn't ever get to flat.
Yeah, he actually hits a twig and skips almost backwards, if that's even possible.
Oh.
That disc did not continue when it skipped. And now I'm just like in the woods. I've got that little sandwich. You can see I got to throw it high, get the speed right so it drops down after the branches.
With the shades.
But,
In a bush.
dude, we outside.
Nice, dude. Way to make it happen.
You got to protect them eyes.
That's what getting yourself an opportunity and seizing that birdie. That's money, dude.
Yeah, well, my options are poor at this point. I can either fall further behind or I can put my foot in the ground, grab some birds.
Yeah.
Nice putt.
Wow, fully stretched.
Seriously, grabbed a little cabbage as well. Great putt from Chandler as well. That was not an easy putt. Now for the easiest bird of the bunch, Goose. Little Annie spin. There's shades of Yuli in some of his shorter putts when he does that and really full flexes the 12-footers.
Yeah.
I see shades of Yuli. Headed into 18, you're teeing off from out of bounds, must cross that path to be in bounds or else you go to a drop zone. And then from here, it plays as hazard if you don't land on this small island green.
Ooh, this one is tricky.
It is.
When the wind picks up, it is unreal.
Yep.
It's chip central. You don't want to do too much.
Yeah, it is really.
But I like this backhand low line. Get the disc on a hyzer before it hits the ground and just get around that last little, like, kind of solo tree in the middle.
Yeah, keyword low.
Yeah, you're chopping some limbs and stuff. All right, so my man wants to take a forehand into the green.
He does. Well, he's going to have to.
Yeah.
The wind is headwind right to left here. So hitting a real stable disc, nice and flat, should be perfect.
Like, you don't want this thing over eye level. Man, that might have been wrong disc selection.
Might have been, or it could have just been a pole. It was hard to tell. It's a very stable disc. He is in bounds,
Looked like
but
it just flipped, really. Just in some woods.
yeah, he didn't even go into him. It got down.
This is what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
Wow, everything is flattening.
it really was. The headwind, I think, was stronger than we could feel on the tee box, but that destroyed by Levi. Perfect position.
Textbook. Just get around that last little batch of trees right there in the middle.
Yep. And you got dealer's choice. Chan, this one confused me a bit. That was a lot of hyzer out of hand. I don't know
Yeah,
what he was trying to do.
I think you could see he just didn't run the mechanics there like he wanted to.
Dangerous approach, choosing to go for it. And I think there were some footing issues and just held him straight to the ground. I got
Yeah.
about 310. Can't see the basket, but I kind of know what I'm trying to do.
What's looking right? Look at it dig and forward skip. Well played, my man. And you got the tailwind putt. A bit of a tailwind putt. Maybe.
Yeah, that reblend D2 has come in handy so many times here in New Zealand.
Unfortunate, but I mean, to be able to play for 4 here instead of already having an out of bounds stroke.
He's so good at this approach too.
Yeah.
It's almost a no-brainer.
Pause.
Yep. Just that one last yellow putter to throw for Levi. Bit overturned and short, but plenty of slide. He's about 2 feet further than I am. Similar line. Now Chan playing from the hazard. This is his third. Scoots up that Avier 3. Easy. Should be no problem for him. All that's left is just a couple birdie putts here. Crowd watching. Tailwind blowing.
Nice stroke from Levi.
Dead center button. Look at that back nine, too. He was a little rocky on the front, but
Clean, keeping himself in the game. I mean, we're eventually going to head back to Brooker. We'll get another look here at Bottle Lake. I mean, you can scorch this place, and Brooker, if you can keep your wits about you and just keep it in bounds, get yourself some looks, like, this thing isn't close to open.
no, it's really not.
But these guys made some big moves today.
Yeah, 10 under by Aaron. Really solid, given the conditions and the first time that he's played this course for a tournament.
Yeah.
I scramble a little bit and then finish at my first bogey of the tournament. Really got me started at, I think, basically what it was. Got the last 5 to stay within shooting distance, as does Levi.
Yeah.
And Levi, Chandler, and I will all be playing on Chase Card tomorrow. That's right. 3 people shot 12 under pars. Robert Burridge, Ezra Robinson, Braden Sides scorching this place, putting their names on that course record.
What? Were they all on the same card or something?
2 of them were on the same card.
Unreal.
The other one was just smoking his card mate.
That's hot fire.
It is really hot fire. To shoot the course record their first time out here is incredible stuff. Robert gets 2 back, Ezra and Braden 3 back. I will be 4 back, joining Levi, Jeremy, Chandler on that Chase card.
Yeah, should be a fun bunch of golfers to watch tomorrow.
Yeah, we're staying here at Bottle Lake. So we got the woods again tomorrow. See if that 12 under can be bested before we leave to head to the Beasts. That's it, guys. Thank you for being with us here on Go Throws. Coverage for the 47th annual New Zealand National Championship. It's been a pleasure to be with you, watching this action for the tall man, Tall Paul. I'm Luke Humphries. We'll see you guys tomorrow for round 3.